Hey everybody, it's Ben DJ Mark here with another video. Starting off the new year, happy 2020 to everybody. I just moved. We are not moved in, so just ignore the stuff in the background. But anyway, I just wanted to come with you guys with a question. I want your input, I want your thoughts. I have seen some amazing people come on YouTube with beautiful sets of DIY Microlocs. Like amazing. Like I don't even have to say who they are. You guys know who they are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sets of people just taking the time to part and do their hair, and their sets come out awesome. I would say I'm like one of those. I'm in that group. I don't have Sisterlocks. I have Microlocs because I did them myself. Something that I have seen come up is if Sisterlocks and Microlocs look exactly the same, can't I just call my hair Sisterlocks? Like, they look almost the same. My opinion on that question is no, you cannot. You cannot call your Microlocs, your DIY homemade Microlocs, Sisterlocks. And I'm saying that as someone who has Microlocs and who is now also Sisterlock certified. I took the course and I am a trainee, and I actually established my daughter's Sisterlocks, and I'm actively taking on new clients and offering Sisterlocks and Microlock services. And I am someone who, having taken the class and who has Microlocs and does not have Sisterlocks, it is my thought, it is my opinion, you cannot call your Microlocs Sisterlocks. You can't. You just can't. And the reason is, and obviously I can't disclose what I learned. We all know that like Sisterlocks is like a secret society of like secrets, and you can't tell anything. And yes, you do sign a form that says that you won't like disclose the things that you learned. So obviously I can't do that. But I will say this. Sisterlocks is a specific and systematic approach to establishing a grid on someone's scalp to achieve a specific outcome. When we're talking about DIY microlockers like myself and like all of the other amazing DIY microlockers on YouTube, we are not using the patented systematic approach to establishing a grid like that of the Sisterlocks brand. And it's for that reason that I don't feel like it's fair for people like me to say I have Sisterlocks, because I don't. I have locks that will likely appear very similar to Sisterlocks. They might even look smaller than some people who have Sisterlocks, but they're not Sisterlocks. And they're not Sisterlocks because, like I mentioned, there's a specific approach. There's a specific pattern and even a mathematical approach to the way that you establish a grid to, have a specific look to your locks. And while the Microlocs look similar to that, they're not the same. And so that's my thought on it. I know a lot of people who maybe are not professionals, they're not in the hair in the lock industry, they'll just, it's the same, it all looks the same. And I think that for the most part they do have a very similar look, so I understand why the thought of why can't I just call them Sisterlock. I get it, because they do look the same, but they're really not. And again, that's coming from someone who has just recently taken the certification course to offer the service. I really do understand now. You cannot call any other set of locks Sisterlocks. And I actually, and someone who has Microlocs, make it a point to never call my hair Sisterlocks, not just because of the approach that's required for the grid, but because I proudly wear my hair. I proudly wear my Microlocs to demonstrate that Sisterlocks is not the only option available to you if you want a great set of very tiny, neat looking locks. Sisterlocks is a reliable approach. You can know that the people who are offering it, if their information can be found on the Sisterlocks website, that they've at the very least taken the course. They've had the approach explained to them. They've had time to practice it. So yes, like it's a reliable thing. And if you absolutely have no idea about hair stuff, yes, that's an option. But if you're someone who, you know a little bit about hair, you know, you a little good, you smooth with the comb, you know how to part, you smooth with it, then you don't have to necessarily go the Sisterlock route. And that's why I make it a point to never call my hair Sisterlocks, because they're not in the grid, not in the approach, and you know, they're not Sisterlocks. They're Microlocs that I did myself. And so I hope that this video doesn't come across as like a snooty kind of judgmental type video, because that's not what it's supposed to be. Because I know the stereotype about sometimes people who have Sisterlocks is that, you know, they like look down on other people and like, those not Sisterlocks, those are stepsister locks, and I'm like, and that's not my heart. I'm not trying to join the elitist, you know, which I want to believe that that's a minority. I don't think that that's the majority of people with Sisterlocks. But I'm saying that stereotype and understanding is out there. And yet there is something to be said about calling Microlocs Sisterlocks, because they're not. They're not. And that's okay. That's okay, because there's people out here with Microlocs and their hair is popping, okay? So you don't have to say that. It's actually, you know, to the benefit of the spreading of the knowledge of Microlocs. Like, if you have Microlocs, call them Microlocs. Rock your beautiful Microlocs. And if you have Sisterlocks, go ahead and call them Sisterlocks and rock your beautiful Sisterlocks. They can look similar. They're not the same. And it's okay that they're not the same, because one really is not better than the other. It's really not. It's really not. So anyway, I want to know what you guys think. I know that there's a lot of people like, oh, you can't call them Sisterlocks. Like that. I just want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think that the two can be used interchangeably? Do you think it really matters? Do you think the people just making a fuss out of something that's really not really an issue? At any rate, let me know what your thoughts are below. And I will be coming back to you guys with some other videos, because I have some updates to make about my hair, about my baby's hair, who now has Sisterlocks too. And so I'm excited to share those things. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about Sisterlocks versus Microlocs. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.